Okay guys,
Hi.
another week down and another podcast with Tony. So,
Yay.
interesting week.
Yep.
Now we exchanged some emails earlier about working on your leaving date.
Yeah.
And we set the 16th because it was a Monday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a nice start of the week, but you said, of course, you wanted to stay till the 18th for when William got back.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
So we're going to set it to
Just
the 18th.
that way I'm not like leaving without being like, oh, bye,
Right.
deuces.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
And that would be awesome.
Okay, just wanted to nail that piece down, so yeah. So everybody knows when.
Yep.
Yeah, so we make the plans because I don't like up in the air things.
Yeah. I'm gonna go through this week and get rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't like wear, like a bunch of clothes and stuff that I don't wear anymore. Or pointless stuff that I have that I never even use. Just make it easier.
Yeah, so you've got like just over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Do we actually have any sort of semblance of a plan yet?
Well,
Have you any idea? Do you have options, A, B, or just what?
I have a friend in St. Pete that is on vacation right now. She actually went up to Ohio for the Miss Continental pageant, and I'm waiting for her to come back so I can talk to her about going out there.
Oh wow. As in, you've already discussed it, or is this going to be like an initial conversation about it?
It would be like I mean, she said that I could stay with her for a little bit, but it would be more of like a temporary thing until I can find a job and somewhere else.
Right. Okay, so that's that's like your best option?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go here. So what is your hang up about moving in with Abby?
I mean, it's not really that. I'd love to be here. It's just that I haven't even talked to Eric about going there. And yeah, it's crossed my mind, but he's across the country, so I haven't even had a chance to ask him about it. So that's like another option that I have, but again, I haven't even brought it up to him. So, and it's not that's not a conversation I want to have with him about, because it's Eric's house. It's not a conversation I want to have over the phone.
True. Especially if you talk to Eric on the phone, he kind of, half the time he's not listening.
Yeah.
He's texting or something.
Yeah.
So.
That's why I was like, I'll just wait until he gets back to talk to him. That's why I was like, when's he coming back? Because I don't really know.
God, he's going to end up with more like old CBL boys in there than CBL.
I mean, it's just me and Joseph. And I'm pretty sure Abby and I wouldn't be there forever.
Abby's there, and yeah.
Because Abby's already said that he wants his own domain. He doesn't want his own room. He wants his own house.
Yeah, apartment or house,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, I understand that. So the whole thing, yeah.
And that's how I am.
Well, you say when he wants his own, does he mean he wants his own with you, or does he want his own as in separate, and then you have a separate place, and then you spend time over each person's place?
We haven't really even talked about that, but I've been with him for 6 months now, so
just like 10 years in Gator.
yeah. So I would move in with him. It's just I'm a little cautious because
of your past relationships.
The 6-month mark was the mark where all of my ex-boyfriend shit when I moved here happened. So I was like,
I understand that. I
like
obviously do not know your first boyfriend relationship, but I do know Nate, and I mean, I would definitely put him under the high maintenance category, so I can understand how there can be a problem there. Abby, I would put under low maintenance.
I mean,
at least from what I can see. So it's like
he's not really high maintenance, but he's not really low maintenance either. He's like a safe
normal.
Medium.
Normal?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's such a thing in Florida.
I'm the high maintenance one in this
relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, but high being relative.
Yeah.
I mean, it's high compared to Abby, not high compared to someone like me.
Yeah.
Well, many of the other ways. So, I got a question. So why are you so two-faced?
Why am I so two-faced? Everybody's two-faced to an extent.
Yeah, you just kind of take it to an extreme. It's like, personal thing, I mean, you spent hours bashing me the last couple of days.
I mean,
And
it wasn't
when
really...
when I come here, you're all nice and cordial to my face.
I feel like...
I just see that to other people. I see you do that to other people, so it's not just...
Yeah. Well, like, me bashing you, I wasn't... It was more of a, I was pissed off, like, I need to vent my anger somehow, and I'm the type of person that doesn't know how to vent my anger. And, like, I'm not like Jesse, I'm not gonna punch holes in walls when I'm angry, I'm not gonna hit anyone. I just, like, my mouth gets me in trouble, and I just pop off at the mouth without even thinking about what I'm saying. And, like, it's not meant to be... It comes off as me being two-faced, me being an asshole, me being really rude and disrespectful.
Well, you take personal shots at people.
Yeah. And, like, I don't...
A, insecurities, B, any physical things, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's not like you're attacking a particular problem, you're just then attacking a person.
And, like, I honestly don't remember attacking you, like, based on...
Well, apparently you were doing it, I was watching it and I was not going to jump in on chat, I was going to let you do it. Yeah, because I've got a very thick skin. Yeah. But apparently Eric even ended up privating you and told you to stop. Yeah, and...
The only private
for
I
Eric
remember
to
from...
come in and message you or something?
The only private I remember getting from Eric was yesterday when it was William's chat and...
Yeah, I believe that was what we were talking about. Yeah, no...
And that yesterday was just a big misunderstanding. I was just joking because all I said, William was like, what if it's Dustin? And I said, have fun with that, because based on Dustin's first night here. Yeah. Like, I didn't mean that in any
I wasn't talking about that, I was
way.
talking about comments about me in there.
I honestly don't even remember making any comments about you yesterday.
Yeah.
But, like...
Maybe you're just so used to doing things like that you don't realise you're doing it. It's possible.
It is... I've realized that it's a problem that I have, and that it's not the first time I've done it, and it's... Like, I just kind of, like, it's what I do when I'm angry and I have, like, this pent-up aggression towards something. Right. That's what I do. That's, like, my...
I noticed you did that a lot with Jesse.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I'm saying I didn't just notice it to me. It's obviously...
That's why in my written diary, it was my personal way of just venting and
that's fine.
Being, like... I felt like I was more respectable in my written diary than I have been verbally in the house. And if I have offended you or said anything to degrade you or disrespect you, I apologize.
I only apologize if it's sincere.
It is.
Because, you know, there's a difference between you're perfectly entitled to your opinion on the situation with the kitchen. Not a problem there. Yeah. But then you start attacking me because of my age or stuff like that, then that's like, what's that got to do with anything? Yeah. Yeah, that's a different thing.
Yeah, and if your age was brought up, it's because I usually joke about it, like, just randomly, I'll randomly joke about your age. Like, it's not like I'm doing it out of, like, I'm not purposely being like, I hate Zach, rah! I sincerely am apologizing for being rude and saying things that shouldn't have been said.
Okay.
Like I said in my written diary, I feel like I've been here long enough that we are friends, and I don't want to, like, I don't want to leave on a bad note, and I don't want to leave like Jesse did. I have been here for so long that I don't want it to just be like...
Yeah, but just remember when you do this kind of a two-faced thing, when you're nice to someone's face, but then they see, especially in a house like this where there's really no secrets, and you see on chat those comments about, well, okay, let's point it to me first. When I see those comments about me, my walls go right up, because I'm like, I can't say anything to you, I can't be relaxed around you, I've got to constantly have my guard up. Yeah, because anything I do say will be used against me.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that it's probably a general reaction to how a lot of people would have. So you could potentially lose, or not, or just not make friends.
Yeah.
From good people that see that and go, oh, don't
every week during my podcast, my throat like turns into a frog. It happened last week with Joe too. I'm like,
Sure you're not swallowing them out on the patio?
No, I just killed them.
Oh, yeah, that's why they hide on top of the camera.
Yeah, I know. That frog was still there. It was like 2 days after you moved the camera. It was still there, like behind the little.
Yeah, I didn't want to
mud
disturb
dots.
him. He just looked so happy there, just sitting there watching me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cool. So, you were going to do the drag thing tonight, and I guess that all changed.
I mean, I still have to see if Abby still wants to do it because like Vane can't come until next week, and
yeah,
it would just. I would be really stressed out trying to freak out. I would be like freaking out trying to paint his face, help William with his.
Yeah.
Abby still doesn't know what he's wearing. William, I don't know if he knows what he's wearing.
Yeah.
I have to find a wig for William, and I have to wash all of my wigs, and I don't know what I'm doing, and it's just like, ah. And I saw on Facebook that they have already had a bunch of people call in about doing the talent shows, so there's probably going to be a billion people there competing in it, so.
Yeah. Now, when you do it, are you all doing it separately, or are you going to try and do it together as a group?
Like, each one of us will do a separate number.
Oh, wow.
So, that was fun. I had fun painting
Can
Abby's
you,
face this week.
can you only do one thing? Like one number?
Yeah.
Damn shame. Because wouldn't it be good if you each did a separate then and we can came together as a group and did something? You know, just be like, wow.
But I had fun painting Abby's face today.
Yeah.
Or not today, this
The
week.
other day in chat, yeah.
Yeah, it like, his face is so much more like, compact, like than mine. Like my face, like my
Yours is,
features
like,
are just like really
elongated.
elongated, and his are just like,
All rounded.
and his eyes aren't like as big, like his eyelids and stuff. So like it usually takes me like an hour just for my eyes alone, and it took me like, I counted, like I clocked it, 16 minutes for his.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But like it's also different because I'm like a perfectionist on my own face, and like with him it was his first time ever being in makeup, so I was just like, I'm just gonna have fun with it, do it how I would do it.
Yeah, and also learn what his face is like.
Yeah.
Was it easier doing his because of you can like look at the whole thing rather than trying to do yourself in a mirror?
At certain points it was easier, but at certain points it was harder because I'm right-handed. And like it's easier for me to go like this with my right hand than to like maneuver someone else's face like on their right side and then maneuver it and come back around. Plus we were in the bathroom and I didn't really have like the space to like walk around him.
Yeah.
So
how's it going to be doing Vane? Have you tried anything on
I
him yet?
haven't. The night that William and Vane attempted their stuff, the first night William did his, Vane like kind of just gave up without even like going through with it. He was like, it looks like shit.
Right.
I'm like, have you seen my face when I'm doing my makeup?
Yeah.
Like, I like white out my whole face to
Right.
where there's nothing. I'm like, Vane, I'll help you at some point.
Yeah.
But he does his eye
That's
makeup.
going to be the difficult part with Vane because he is such a perfectionist, and if he doesn't look perfect in his eyes, he's not going to do it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm not going to touch his eyes. Because his eye makeup is... I've seen his pictures where he does his own eye makeup.
Yeah.
I'll let him do that. He wants to be a makeup artist.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's seen videos on YouTube how to do like a cat eye and stuff. So.
Yeah, just give him plenty of hours. Again, perfectionist, he'll be like changing it, take it off, put it on, take it off, put it on. Don't just don't let him start like an hour before you gotta go. It ain't gonna be done.
Yeah. And it would be like I see it as tonight. It would be easier if I just took next Tuesday off from chat. That way, because like it's easier for me if I chat like Saturday like 5 to 7. If I have a show Saturday, I can take the 2 hours after chat and paint my face and like finish when I get there. Yeah. It's harder to do that at like a talent show because they don't have a dressing room for you.
Of course. Yeah.
So, it's easier for me to do it that way.
Yeah. So how did your MCing go, by the way?
It was so much fun. Oh my god. It was ridiculous. At first it was really awkward because I'd never like had my own show. And then there were supposed to be 4 of us there, and then I get there and they're like, oh, there's gonna be 5, and then I was like, okay, whatever, the show's gonna run long, awesome. And then the 2 of the other 3 girls, because I always get there and the one girl is always there because she's like the owner's best friend. And she was there before me. She was the only one that was there before me. And I usually get there late anyway. Because the show starts at like 11:30. I usually get there like 10:30.
Oh, okay.
and mingle for an hour, and like I don't even arrive dressed. I just come in my face and put all my stuff on when I get there. And
do you put everything on before you mingle, or do you mingle and then put stuff on?
Well, I'll go get a drink from the bar and then go back and put my stuff on.
Got it.
And then, so 11 o'clock comes around, 2 of the girls show up, and I was like, okay, they're not late, awesome. Well, I had already done my number, and then the second girl was performing, and then the girl that was late shows up and comes, I'm ready, I have my music and everything. I'm like, you're already cut from the first show, like, it's not professional.
Yeah.
And then she like comes at me, like this like ghetto ass black drag queen coming at me, and I'm like, okay, whatever, it's fine. And then I go to the bar and I'm like, dude, she just came at me. Like, he's like, girl, it's your show, and I'm like, I get that, but I'm not about to start a scene in the middle of the fucking bar. I was like, whatever. So I just let her perform, and then like Dakota was there. And he kept buying me shots. So literally during every single one of my performances, I took a shot. I held a twerking contest and got a shot during that. So like once I had a little bit of alcohol in me, I got more comfortable with it.
Right.
And I was just like, yeah, whatever. And one of the drag queens' names is Allegra, like the allergy medicine. And that's how I introduced her. I was like, everyone's favorite allergy medicine. And she came out and she was like, I was like, yep, I went there.
Oh god.
But it was fun. I had a blast. And then Saturday I co-hosted with Blue. And we did a twerking contest again. And we did a duet. It was like pink themed night, so everybody's numbers were like pink songs. We did a duet to You in Your Hand, and we were both drunk, so I ended up like, she was holding the stripper pole and I went up behind her and I was like, it was fun.
Great.
There are a bunch of pictures.
So what was your feedback on from people, from you actually hosting the show?
My boss I told Abby to tell me like it was, and he was like, it was kind of awkward at first, and I was like, yeah, I knew it was. Because I didn't like really know what to say.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, whatever. And then he said, once I got more comfortable with it, I just kind of opened up more. And then my boss told me to have them by the balls. Because one of the girls did this like really seductive song, and she like held her leg up. She was standing on one leg, held her leg over her head, like, and I'm pretty sure her testicle popped out, but like I wasn't positive. But I like that was the moment when I started feeling more comfortable on the microphone, because I grabbed the microphone and I was like, if you bitches aren't on Grindr trying to find some trade after that, I swear to God. It was fun.
Good. So we'll let you do it again?
Yeah.
That's
I'm probably gonna be doing it every first Friday of each month.
Nice.
Because the girl that usually hosts works at Hamburger Mary's, and she's gonna, like, at all 3 of them.
Got it.
In Florida, so she rotates each month at which one she goes to on a Friday. The first Friday of every month, or last Friday of every month. One of those 2. And then each Saturday that I'm not at the Orr House in St. Pete, which is like every other Saturday, I'm at JT's and I co-host with Blue.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good.
It's fun. I'm excited. I'm not going to be there. I'm at the Orr House this Saturday, but next Saturday is Lady Gaga night. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Because I'm already starting to learn her new stuff.
Yeah.
Because I watched the iTunes Festival.
From a monetary side, you're not really working at Flamingo now, are you? So is the drag pulling in enough money to be able to support you? I mean, when you leave here and you have those regular bills.
Well, yeah. I haven't bought anything new for my drag in months. I've been using it for like food and using my money for like food, gas, and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's enough money for food and gas and cigarettes and
right, but
all
not
that,
for
but not
rent
for, like,
and
bills.
Bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I have an application that I filled out for Hamburger Mary's that I'm taking in tomorrow, and then I've emailed places.
Got it.
Like there's a place at Wiregrass that's about to open. It's a restaurant. It's like the new Philly cheesesteak place. I sent them an email. Their grand opening is September 30th.
Excellent.
So,
yeah. Now, do drag queens make enough money? I mean, ones that aren't doing the whole big show circuits
Yeah.
around the country. Do they make enough money to live up doing drag? Or is it one of those things that it's very few people and everybody else it's like part-time?
I know some people that work mainly just doing drag. Like my friend Corey Stevens, she just does drag in like the St. Pete area. She doesn't have another job.
Right.
Like she works at Bradley's and Ewar. She works at the Broken Tusk. Georgie's Alibi. Georgie's Alibi pays her like crazy.
Right.
And then I know, like I think her and Joey Brooks are really the only two that I really know that only do drag. Because they actually are that good to where they get paid enough to do it. But like I'm still new at it, so I'm not gonna get paid like hundreds and hundreds of dollars to do it. But there are people like Alexis Mateo. She doesn't have a day job. Like she used to work at Hamburger Mary's, but now she does like, because she was on RuPaul's Drag Race, she like just goes around the country touring.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Gets
But
paid.
she's made out to that level. I'm talking about ones that aren't on the level of just doing the touring. They're
Most
still
drag
working
queens I
like a
know
local.
do have another like day job.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, I think that's about it.
Yep.
We'll talk about. Bye guys.
Bye.